The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. For a spot in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other key.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Tackle, stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor. But you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set to kick this away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. About ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
This plays a design run. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready, 68, pop, 7.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ready! Crackle 80! Ready!
Line up the design keeper. and gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19.
Here's a design run. We'll couple together a yard there. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey! 70 Timberwolves.
This time he's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. He's going to have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running back gets the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackler just to get back to the line that time.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Maybe some yards. It's an interception on his first pass. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
You're good on the point after. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Here we go. Set me ready. Count.
Hitting him on the dive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down from the 41. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So first down from the 41. Man in motion here. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Hits his running back. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. I mean, they're full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Reichert on for the point after. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So with the lead at the moment, they'll just go ahead and take the try from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
Ready, set.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
10. 60.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
79 Broncos. 2. 60. 18. Find it. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60. 60 Broadcast. 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on. Set. Ready.
1st and 10. Around to Robinson. Free inside the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Divisional Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19. Let's go.
McCarthy to throw it. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 ring. 70 ring. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 14. Will Reichard is the kickoff for the Falcons.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Viking 18. Lions.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over after the interception. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So fresh set of downs now from 39.
Here we go, set. Knock 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcasting, my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19, Riggs.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Caught out wide. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
One after try, good by Riker. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Falcons 14. Will Riker the kickoff for the Vikings.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Dragon 19, Tiger 19, Buffalo 18. 19, Lions. Ready.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ready.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Step back. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Looking to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
18, Pioneer. Let's go. 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Rangers, 70 Rangers, Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Turpin with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down give to Robinson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Mustang 19, Warriors 7, Cops 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Offense to the line fast.
9-yard gain on the play.
Third and 2, McCarthy. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and short. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let go. 19 Lions. Ready.
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Warriors 17. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down to it. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here we go, strike. Cowboy 80.
Robinson on the inside give. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready, ready.
Design quarterback run here. And 2 yards all he can get since 3rd down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 3. Brings
Pat
up
the street,
3rd
pat the
and
street.
3.
Try and run here with Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
We've set it down from 37.
Back. Let go.
Line up the design keeper. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
60 Maverick. Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
This time looking to throw. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. You take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Let's go. Viking 18.
And you just get the playoff. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Falcons have the football, playing for their season here. They're trailing. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Desperation time here. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's a design run. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Get it.
They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3.
3rd down from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one complete to Pitts. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's Robinson up the middle. That play good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Working quickly here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Riggs. Let go.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Softly tackled. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on. 60 Eagle.
We go with a design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stop it again to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. So that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 19.
the ground with Harris. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw it. Oh, he loses the football. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Vikings want to end it in regulation if they can. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. He'll throw it. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, at first down.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Minnesota.
The career is my stake when you in your prime. The paper, baby, love is on the battle line.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Go!
Right up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Now to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. To throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a give to Robinson. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up second and 2.
Robinson again here on second. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
And the Falcons, first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
He is to throw. He's got a man left. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 28.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. He'll look to throw it. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And a good pickup of 9 there before he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his second and inches. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off in that game. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Setting up to pass. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Throwing again now, McCarthy. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. It brings up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throwing now. This one is also going to be incomplete. It's knocked away again, and they're left looking at fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on fourth down. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And with no time left, he takes this into the end zone. Down to their last breath, Brock, and now they can tie it or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Get up.
One final shot here. And they risked it all, but they lost it all. The defense with a massive stand. This game is over. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now in the distance, you can see the Lombardi Trophy. But you also know right here in this windshield is a big conference championship game next week.